Hey crypto world. You've probably heard the phrase you can't make money if you can't trade. And guess what? Sidra Bank might be the perfect example of that. They've got a whole lot of promise, a shiny new peer-to-peer trading verification system, a Sharia-compliant digital token, and all the bells and whistles that should make it the next big thing. But here's the catch, people still can't trade their Sidra tokens. They've got the car, but they've lost the keys. Stick around because today, we're diving deep into why Sidra Bank's game-changing launch is hitting some serious roadblocks. By the end of this video, I'll tell you exactly what needs to happen for this project to finally take off and avoid being just another failed crypto project. Plus, if you haven't already, smash that like and subscribe button because we're about to have some fun digging into this crypto mess. Welcome to Crypto World, where we don't just talk about crypto, we dissect it. Every project has its own story, and it's not always a fairy tale. Here, we cut through the nonsense and bring you the facts with a side of humor. I'm here to give you the lowdown on what's hot, what's not, and what's just waiting to burn your pockets. If that sounds good to you, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. You don't want to miss out on any of the crypto drama. Now, let's dive into today's topic. So, Sidra Bank launches its peer-to-peer verification system, right? It sounds amazing on paper, a Sharia-compliant digital currency with the potential to revolutionize Islamic finance in the world of crypto. I mean, who wouldn't want that? But here's the problem, users can't even trade their Sidra tokens. So, what gives? You're going to want to stick around for this because we're not just talking about technical issues here. There's a serious lack of critical utilities holding this project back from being the next big thing in decentralized finance, DeFi. And you know me, I'm going to lay it out in a way that even your grandma could understand. But more importantly, I'll give you my honest take on whether or not Sidra Bank can pull this off. So grab some popcorn and let's dive in. Alright, let's start with the basics of Sidra Bank. They recently launched a peer-to-peer trading verification system. This was supposed to be the holy grail for users who want to trade Sidra tokens directly with each other, without the need for exchanges. Sounds good, right? It's like the crypto equivalent of finally getting an invite to the cool kids party. But wait, there's a catch. Despite all the fanfare, users are still stuck with their Sidra tokens. They can verify their identity, sure. But when it comes time to trade those tokens, nothing. Zip. Zilch. Nada. The peer-to-peer verification is like getting the VIP pass to a concert but realizing you can't even get in the door because the show was cancelled. So what's the deal? Let's get into the real problem. Sidra Bank's platform only supports their own proprietary wallet, which means if you want to store or trade your Sidra tokens, you're stuck with what they offer. Sounds convenient, right? Well, if you like being locked in a digital prison, maybe. But for the rest of us who want some options, this is a major pain. Oh, and did I mention that Sidra tokens aren't listed on any centralized exchanges, CEX, or decentralized exchanges, DEX? Yeah, that's a thing. This means users can't actually trade or swap their tokens with other cryptocurrencies or cash. Can you imagine buying a token and not being able to do anything with it? It's like buying a new car and having no roads to drive it on. I mean, I don't know about you, but I like to drive my crypto on a nice highway, not be stuck in the parking lot forever. Now, I get it, new projects need time to get listed on exchanges. But this is starting to look like a classic case of we're working on it. And trust me, in the fast-paced world of crypto, working on it doesn't cut it. People want results, not promises. Now let's talk about the user experience. Sidra Bank's platform is, well, let's just say it's not winning any design awards anytime soon. I've seen better interfaces in early 2000s websites, and that's saying something. The process of verifying your identity, setting up your wallet, and even figuring out how to use the peer-to-peer system is confusing for most users. I've been on some platforms where you need a PhD just to find the buy button, but Sidra Bank might be taking it a little too far with the complexity. Look, I'm all for decentralized finance, but when I need a tutorial to figure out how to trade a token, that's a problem. The interface needs to be simple, clear, and functional, and right now, Sidra's platform is about as user-friendly as a Rubik's Cube on hard mode. Let's be honest, if a grandma can't figure it out, something's wrong. So Sidra Bank, get it together. But wait, there's more. One thing that's really missing here is proper education. Sidra Bank promised to provide training materials, but what have we got so far? Not much. There are no clear blog posts, videos, or guides explaining how users can fully take advantage of the new peer-to-peer verification system or the Sidra token. I mean, we live in a world where even YouTubers can explain complex topics like quantum computing in under 10 minutes. Okay, maybe not quantum computing, but you get the point. If people can't understand how to use your platform, you've got a huge problem. More educational resources are an absolute must. Users shouldn't be left scratching their heads about how to get started. And without that guidance, how can you expect to get people to buy in the long term? Let's talk about the most glaring issue here. The Sidra token doesn't do much. Right now, it's mostly just a speculative asset. People are holding it, hoping for the price to go up, but there's no real utility. No one can use it for payments or anything useful in the real world. Sidra Bank has big dreams of launching a full-fledged Sharia-compliant digital banking platform, but for now, the token isn't much more than a placeholder. In a world where crypto can be used for anything from online shopping to real estate investments, a token with no utility is essentially dead weight. Until Sidra Bank builds out its ecosystem, the Sidra token is about as useful as a screen door on a submarine. Sure, it looks cool, but it's not going to get you very far. And let's not forget about liquidity, or rather, the complete lack of it. Without any exchanges listing Sidra tokens, there's zero liquidity. Users can't trade their tokens for cash, other cryptocurrencies, or even other tokens within the Sidra ecosystem. This means that even if you're holding a ton of Sidra tokens, you can't do anything with them. It's like being stuck in a club with no exit doors. So what happens? People get frustrated, they stop using the platform, and the whole thing starts to crumble. Sidra Bank needs liquidity if it wants to survive. And the way to get there is by partnering with exchanges, creating a solid ecosystem, and giving people something to do with their tokens. So, let's talk about what Sidra Bank actually needs to thrive. Trading platform, whether it's building their own exchange or partnering with giants like Binance, Sidra needs to give users a place to actually trade their tokens. Without this, the token will never gain any real traction. Merchant acceptance. For Sidra to become truly valuable, merchants need to accept it as payment. If you can't buy a coffee with your Sidra tokens, what's the point? Additional financial products, more Sharia-compliant financial products are needed to make Sidra attractive to a wider audience. Think lending, payments, remittances, things people actually want to use. When will these utilities be ready? Unfortunately, Sidra Bank is still in the working on it phase. They've launched the peer-to-peer system, but the full suite of utilities that will make Sidra a real cryptocurrency is nowhere to be seen. Once they get these utilities up and running, the Sidra token could see massive growth. But until then, it's just a waiting game. If you're enjoying this breakdown, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. You don't want to miss out on all the latest updates on Sidra Bank and other crypto projects. Trust me, there's always something going on in the world of blockchain. Thank you for hanging with me, Crypto World. I hope you now understand why Sidra Bank's peer-to-peer verification system is just the beginning, but there's still a lot of work to be done. If you found this video useful, or just enjoyed hearing me rant, hit that like and subscribe button, and check out some of my other videos. I've got more deep dives into crypto projects that might just make or break your portfolio. Until next time, keep your crypto safe, keep learning, and remember, don't hold on to tokens just for the hype. Hold on to them when they do something useful. See you in the next one.